What's going on, y'all? We are back for another episode of our full site build. On today's episode, we are going to build out our 404 page. So someone goes and enters a page that doesn't exist, like air duct cleaner. You can see it just goes to a blank 404 page right now, which is not what we want to see. So if we go in, I'm going to launch Etch. From here, I can go over to my templates. While this loads, you can see we have our 404 air page here. I'm going to click edit. Here's what we just saw previously. We have our main container here. What I'm going to do is add in a handful of components here. So we're going to add in our header. We're going to add in our footer. We're going to add in our nav, our burger component, our etch nav, and our header CTA. I want to get my header up outside of my main here. I want to open my slots here, take my etch nav, put it inside this one, my burger component inside that one, CTA inside this one, footer we can try and pull out here, move the main in between. Sometimes these don't want to behave. There we go. And then the last thing I'm going to add in is going to be our skip. And those are going to go up above our header. So just continuation of things we've already seen here. I'm going to hit save here quick. Back to my main component here. I'm going to take out this 404 not found. In here, I'm going to add in a section inside my main. Actually, I added just a container there, it looks like. Nope, I just didn't move the entire thing. All right, there we go. I'm going to call this error section. Call this my inner. Inside my inner, I'm going to put two divs. I'm going to call this my content. And inside here, I'm going to put in an image which is dynamic, and you'll see it's automatically wrapped in a figure tag now. And inside here in our latest update, we now can pull from the WP media ID. So if I select my image, which I have a fun one in here, you can see I have some alt text already in there. It's going to automatically pull that in. And you can see we have our source set here as well, so we can change our sizing a little bit. So like for my example, I probably only want to go with our medium to large image on that one. So we'll come back to that in a moment. I'm going to call this my media wrapper. I'll just call this media. Inside my content, I'm going to add in a heading. I'm going to add in some text. I'm going to add in an anchor for my button. And actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wrap this in a div, and I'm going to add in some text here as well. Call this my lead, CTA wrapper, CTA, and alt CTA text. Okay. We can go ahead and BEM class all of this. Perfect. Let's bring over our content here. On my CTA, we'll go with return home, and we'll go to the home page. And then for our text here, we'll say or browse the menu above. All right, so our heading needs to be an H1. Our lead is fine. Our CTA is fine. Our wrapper is fine. This, I want to go button primary. Perfect. Here we'll go flex row, left, center. We're going to add content gap. I think for my text, I'm going to go with a text size of not XS, but we'll go large here. Okay. For my inner, I'm going to, we could either set this to flex, which I'm pretty happy with, because then we could also do a grid, but this way we can probably get it to just wrap for us as we go. So if I go flex wrap of wrap, it'll eventually wrap for us, but right now we want to put in some other sizes here. On our content, we need to flex column top. I want to go left align, and I need a gap. Our heading, and in here I'm going to add in a span, and we'll go color of primary. And then inside of our heading, which we will probably need to create raw HTML, but let's double check this in a second. Put the span there. And you can see that's not working, so a great example, if I right click and convert to raw HTML, you can see that works out for us. I also want to just put an exclamation at the end here. All right. Now let's go back to our sizing here. I'm just going to minimize these. And it's probably because I need to set some sizes on everything here. If we go inline size of say 50% on this one, I'm just going to copy all of that. Or nope, I don't need to. Inline size of 50%. Okay, we're still wrapping automatically, which we don't want, and I think that's an issue because of our media wrapper. So maybe we'll actually just go back and make this into a grid. Display grid. We want to put in our has me and our container query. And if anything, if it's above probably like 700, we'll play with this a little bit once we have it set up. We're gonna go grid template columns of grid 2. Otherwise it'll be grid 1. Okay, we need to set our media. Take that inline size off of there. And same thing here. Awesome. And I think what I'm going to do on my section is put in a background color. I don't want primary, but we will go neutral, ultra light, or actually, better yet, we should go BG light. Okay, perfect. And as we narrow down, we want to go flex shrink of 0. On our heading, we want text wrap of balanced. Balance or balance, I can never remember. We'll find out in a minute. Put that same thing on here. It's balance, okay. All right, on this, I want to stack this as well. Perfect. And I think what I'll do on my media wrapper is I'm going to go order let me double check here on this. We can put and let's do last child order 2 pics solid red. Nth child of 1, 2. Nope. Sometimes I forget which ones these are. It's trying to select itself here. I was just trying to sneakily target our image wrapper here, which I don't actually want to do inside of our container query. I want to do it above, and maybe I'll just do this and go less than, and I'll go order of -1, but I want to do that inside of my error section media wrapper. And it pushes that to the top. Perfect. So I thought this was a fun little way to show off our 404 page. So I'm going to hit save. Come back up to here. If I hit refresh, we should hopefully see our new design show up here. And there it is. We have both our image showing, we have our H1, our lead. We can return to the home page, or we can use the menu above to browse and figure out what we were looking for. So pretty straightforward 404 page, very easy to build those out. There's already a direct template, as you saw inside of Etch here. It's already set up. If it's not there for some reason, you deleted it, you click here, it'll allow you to add it back. All right, so quick video for you guys today. That concludes this one. If you guys have questions, drop them down in the comments below. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Going to be doing a lot more of the site build out here, as well as other tutorials. If there's something you guys want to see me do, please let me know down below as well. Drop a like, drop a comment, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks.